Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into some hot topics real quick. Let's go. So Trina Braxton, like in the comments of this right here, shout out to the neighborhood talk, we really thought that she had it right with Vaughn. Not so much. Trina's husband Vaughn opens up about how when Tracy passed away, he saw her grieve, and he saw her grieve the same way when her ex-husband Gabe had passed away. And it said, made me think, what am I doing here? We are year in. I didn't like any parts of it. Sir, Gabe is gone. Like, she had feelings. I mean, she was married to him. She had children with him. She was married to him longer than she had known you. So she lost someone in her life. Like, you just don't have any feelings for anybody that you lose in your life. And then the whole time she's sitting here trying to talk, he's over talking her. People in the comments said those are red flags. Sir, I don't know. It's something about Vaughn for me anyway. It's always been something about him. It seems like he knew Trina had come from the Braxton's family, and it seems like he always wanted to break that part of her for me. I don't know, but Vaughn, chill out and stay on that hill you was talking about. Nicki Minaj is on one, honey. So now she is going off on Jay-Z over the $297 million title deal. She said that she was supposed to get $8.9 million, but they offered her $1 million. Jay-Z sold it for $297 million. And Nicki is like, this is cap. So what is really going on? Like, was she an investor? Was Nicki an investor in Tidal?
Yeah.
She was an investor in Tidal.
There was a lot of people, that did.
So did they get $1 million?
I think Nicki saying nobody got nothing.
But they offer her $1 million. But Jack Dorsey had to pay out Jay-Z $297 million, so somebody got paid. Let's keep going. Y'all, this right here took me so fast. She said, enjoy my grandbabies. What a feeling. Peppa got 2 grandbabies. Egypt has had 2 babies. Like, she got another son. But Egypt has been off TV for a minute. They've been off for a minute. She could have had 2 babies. Because the one over here to the farthest right, that's the newest baby. This is the first baby. Egypt popping them out. Peppa looks good, though. Let's keep going. Child, Tasha K has been quiet for a minute, but she said she about to pop out with Kevin McCall, right? She said he had me trapped in the wine cellar, drinking up all the wine he spilled, honey. So I don't know what or when this is happening, but Kevin gonna have some stuff to say. He's like, what, Eva Marcel's ex-husband? Oh, this gonna be good. Let's keep going. Yeah, the turkey leg hut has been going through it. Right now it says Texas Health Department has shut it down. But they said they're closed for renovations. But they're saying that they have serious health code violations. Now, that was a husband and wife duo. It's really the wife's business. And now that they got a divorce, she put him out and he's across the street with the Oysters Hut. Yeah, it's a mess. But this past Thursday, according to the news in Houston, the restaurant was shut down due to serious health code violations. They had 35 violations, including conditions that pose an imminent threat to public health. Imminent threat? But they said they're closed down for renovation. So if y'all in Houston, let me know if it's back open. Let's keep going. I feel like we owe Aubrey O'Day the biggest I'm sorry. Are you okay? Sis, do you need us to bring a plate? Like, what do you need? Because you've been through a lot. So, Aubrey O'Day is sitting down with the official Dumb Blonde podcast, right? And she's talking about how her career went. And she, at the end of it, I'm not going to play that part, but at the end of it, she talked about how horrible her relationship was with her mother. Her mother put hands on her, and she said that she didn't get any real money until she did Playboy. Let's get into it.
I've been on my own since I was 17. I worked through this whole industry alone. I worked through Diddy. I worked through getting fired on national television after making no money and being hustled for 6-7 seasons for being promiscuous and overly raunchy, which wasn't true. I had to then fight for a career after being blacklisted everywhere on fucking national TV with a lie. I couldn't come forward. I had no voice. I had no say. I had to, first offer I got, obviously, for the overly promiscuous raunchy girl was Playboy. Cover a Playboy, first paycheck I ever made. Got me to be able to get away from my mom's.
I don't think a lot of us have fully digested how powerful Diddy really is. He really does shut a lot of things down for people. That's why people were so scared to come forward to say anything. They got caught up in his shenanigans for so long because he was so intimidating. Anybody's eyes that close together, that is crazy to me. But like I said, we owe this girl a big apology and a big checkup. We need to check on Aubrey at all costs. Let's keep going. And when I talk about the power that Diddy had, it went over into Wendy Williams' life as well. Because she really feels like he's the one that got her fired from the radio. But let's run down some things that Wendy has said about him that has really come true. Like Charlamagne said. Let's get into it. Do y'all remember in her documentary, she talked about getting jumped when the ladies from Total had come to her job because she was talking about them and how they weren't making any money and they were staying at home with their family? Like, they was coming to jump her. She feels like Diddy sent them. She didn't really talk about her firing when she interviewed with Vlad TV in 2013. It was speculation around her and hip-hop bounce house situations. And she said it had come full circle. She feels like Diddy had something to do with that. Wendy said something about Diddy's name changing. She says, I don't like when people change their names in the middle of our relationship. She quipped in 2015 episode of the Wendy Williams Show. Like, don't tell me to call you Diddy. I know you as Puffy. That's it. Can't you hear her saying that? Let's keep going. In her book, her 2004 book, The Wendy Williams Experience, she wrote that she had a certain level of contempt for Puff because he single-handedly tried to ruin her career. She kind of alluded to Puffy being controlling with Cassie when they broke up in 2015. She said that she thought it was like a balance, between the record producer and the singer. And then she says right here, my thing about when you date a mogul, it's really difficult to avoid them because if you use your head, you never know when they'll pop up on you, right? He can hire a plane right now, land on the roof, get keys, and come in from the front desk and just come into the room. And that is exactly what he's done. She talked about Diddy not settling down, like he has a playboy nature. She said by the time he reached the age 68 to 78, due to his party boy lifestyle, he may settle down about then. He may be settled right now. She went on to say, I think he's leading this playboy lifestyle where he's got these women in his life where he's got them hypnotized. On point. Then she talked about Diddy and Cassie splitting up for good. She said she was rooting for them, but then he was so public about it. She said, however, after seeing Diddy attempt to win Cassie back on social media, it seemed like manipulation. Wendy was on point. We need you now, Wendy. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. It's your girl, Millie Chun. I'll talk to you later. Bye.